I bet this guy's going to do anything he can to avoid actually debating.
Love with children.
Oh, geez. Okay, so this is what's going to happen. What did I tell you? He was going to do anything he could to avoid. Oh, there he is. Oh, no, Sam Seder. What?
John Claymore here, guys. And I'm sure that most of you guys have heard of this mashup between Steven Crowder and Ethan Kline and Sam Seder. And, of course, you've got Kline and Seder right now claiming victory that Crowder supposedly cowered out and walked away when it actually didn't go anything like that at all. If anything, it was quite the L for Seder and Kline. But before you get into this, guys, make sure that like button, make sure you subscribe, make sure you share this video. Also, I will be leaving in the comment section, I will be leaving the full episode of Louder with Crowder, so that way you can see the full array of what I'm about to show you guys, the actual full unedited without the actual cuts and stuff, and you guys can make a better judgment for yourself. Also, at the same time, I'm going to leave today's 1 o'clock episode of Timcast there, because Timcast, Temple had his own issues with Sam Seder about coming on Timcast sometime last year over the pandemic, and of course, Sam Seder kind of flaked out on him. But let's go ahead and get into this. And also, one more thing, too, guys. Make sure you guys comment on this video. I really want to hear you guys' opinion on this. And not to mention, I also want you guys to see the full array that's actually in the comment section. So that way you guys can make your own decision for yourself going in the future rather than just listening to my commentary. So, basically what happened is that Ethan Kline has called out Steven Crowder over the pandemic issue. And, of course, he's been calling for Steven Crowder to be banned on YouTube. Okay, so Crowder ever got banned on YouTube, he would just be a hit on Rumble and all the other podcasts, so I don't see the point. Also, there seems to be like an ulterior motive behind this. You see, Ethan kind of pulled Sam Seder out of the middle of nowhere. Crowder seemed a little bit surprised that Kline had done this, even though me personally, I could just kind of look at Kline's face and tell that he's probably really a turd in real life. I mean, he just reminds me of people I don't like, but he's just kind of a schlub, if you know what I'm saying. He's just a real schlub of a human being, just trash of a human being. So they bring Sam Seder, I like to call him Milhouse, up there to basically blindside Steven Crowder. Now, Milhouse, yeah, I call Sam Seder Milhouse because he looks like Milhouse from The Simpsons. He's been trying to get Crowder banned for a while as well. And you see, my thinking right off the bat is that this was their opportunity to get Steven Crowder to say something stupid so that way YouTube would ban him, especially during his lawsuit. But I'm going to go ahead and roll these and kind of let you guys see for yourself and make your own opinions, all right?
What was going to happen? I thought Ethan was a stand-up guy. This is where we are. Yeah, well, I told Dave, remember I told you? I said, I guarantee you he's going to do anything he can to avoid the debate.
Oh, I just think he believes that he should debate you.
No, he doesn't. He just takes advantage of women with, mental health issues. Ethan Kline doesn't stand up and do his own fighting.
I got to say,
it's just hilarious. Let's bring on.
Do anything to avoid talking to me. I think the point.
Does that include Joe Rogan?
Yeah, Joe Rogan and Dave Rubin and Jordan Peterson and Noam Chomsky and Sam Harris. Everyone's been avoiding.
And not just attempting to get your audience by jumping in.
Well, I debated with Charlie Kirk. Steven, I mean, it's about issues.
It's about issues, yeah.
About those issues.
That's what you're doing here.
Some valid points.
You're so clever. I had no idea that you were taking your show off early last time, coming in today with your pig pen peanuts eyes.
I wish
You take those off for the velveteen buttons.
They're just black.
I have a general rule.
This is a great
I don't start a debate based with people on a lie. And how about you get
sabotaging?
How about you get to a 30th of the audience share?
Coward. Steven, show yourself.
30th of the audience.
Ethan, you should show yourself.
Ethan, how can you respect yourself as a man, brother?
You believe in something so strongly that you're not willing to debate.
Stop showing your little leprechaun.
Right. Hey, Ethan, come on, Ethan. Why do you have to bring on a guy who has a 30th of the viewership of yourself?
Saddest thing I've ever heard. So you have a guy with less viewers to come on to debate him because you can't.
Ethan, look, I don't. Hold on a second, Ethan. This is because initially I came out here to talk with Ethan. Ethan, come on, man. Look, the same reason that I haven't ever had a conversation with Sam Seder is the same reason that Joe Rogan, Sam Harris, Brett Weinstein, Dave Rubin, Ben Shapiro don't owe him anything. It's based on a lie, Ethan. Just like you claiming my booker reached out to you, Ethan, when you know that's not true.
What's the lie?
There's no one ducking you, Sam.
I've never so afraid.
Sam, than yourself.
Yeah, he found
he can't build an audience, and so what happens is he uploads 15 times more, has less than a 50th of the audience. audience.
Well, that's why he wants to
Do you think
debate
that
you,
your
is so he can
audience-
build his
Sam,
audience.
Sam, come on.
Think
Where's,
your audience
Yeah.
cares that I only have 1 million subscribers and you have what, 6 or 7
I
million
think.
subscribers?
Let me answer. Can I answer your
I don't
question?
think
Can I
they
answer your
do.
question? Can I answer your question? Do you want me to answer your
Sure.
question? My audience would say Sam who, just like Joe Rogan's audience and Ben Shapiro's
Now
and
they
Dave
all
Rubin.
know who I
Now
am.
they all know who
just
you are because
introduced
you
me.
had to
Because
shoehorn
your
yourself
audience
into another.
First, as you guys can see in that exchange, Millhouse and we'll just call him Blob, they did not come off as winners in this thing at all. If anything, they look like cowards. And at the same time, Millhouse is over there on his channel right now championing the fact that he got Crowder to walk away. If anything, Crowder just kind of cut him off because he knew that he was being tag teamed or he was about to be tag teamed. And even in this exchange, Crowder kind of made the Poindexter look pretty bad, all right? I mean, just go back and rewatch it again. I mean, Crowder really roughed him up pretty bad in this discussion. Also, for the record, this is not the first time that Millhouse has done some crap like this. As he said before, Ben Shapiro won't debate with him. Joe Rogan won't have him on his show. David Harris, Sam Harris, who, by the way, Sam Harris is a lefty. He won't have Sam Seder on at all. That right there should tell you something. And the list goes on and on and on. Nobody wants to deal with Sam Seder because all he does is just interrupt people, as you guys just saw. Ethan basically pulled what we would call a bitch move, a cowardice move. It's almost like, say, you got a fight or you're set to go somewhere. You're supposed to meet somebody up for whatever reason. Well, like I said, let's just say it's a fight. Let's say you're supposed to meet somebody behind the schoolyard for a fight, and then you bring your big brother with them. Not to mention, I mean, think about it this way here. Think about Crowder being in the 3rd grade and think about Ethan being in the 3rd grade. So the 3rd grader that Crowder's supposed to fight goes against his big dorky brother who's like in the 6th grade to come out there and fight Crowder. You see what I'm saying? This is basically what it was a bitch move. It was a move of absolute cowardice. And if anything, Millhouse and Schlub, or Ethan and Seder, they just looked like bigger cowards and they took an L because, I mean, what did you accomplish? So Sam Seder, a guy whose channel has been struggling, he's not been getting anywhere near the amount of views that he used to get. And by the way, he's been doing this in YouTube for like 10 years. He's been doing this Humanist Report. He's been out with Jink and all the other far left loony progressives. And he's been doing this for a while, and his channel's been suffering as a result of people cutting him off because they see right through him that he's really just trash. Trash, I mean, just a good old-fashioned shady human being. Now, guys, I will end this video on this note here. As you can see, this is how they do things, all right? And I still think that really what Sam Seder's trying to do is, number one, his end game is to try to be relevant again. I think Ethan's end game is to try to get Crowder to be banned by making him say something stupid. That's why they did it all. It was a pretty shady, pretty cheap attempt. And if anything, the only thing that's going to happen is that Sam Seder's just going to come off looking like more of a fool. Now, yes, he may have gotten a small splurge of like 30,000 subscribers, but are those subscribers going to stay with him? Are they going to watch all his videos? No, they're probably just going to cut him off the minute he comes on because dude looks just like a total fool and like a total weak little coward during this entire exchange. Also, Ethan, yes, it was very, very much a bitch move, but in my personal opinion, Crowder was right to cut these guys off and walk away. Guys, this is John P. Kline. If you like this content, make sure you hit the like button, make sure you subscribe, make sure you share this video, hit the notification bell. Also, leave a comment in the comment section. Sound off. I want you guys to hear it. And as I said before, guys, I will leave those 2 videos in the comment section, and I'll see you guys later.
Oh, man. Don't hit me with them negative waves so early in the morning. It's still up. No, it ain't.